thank you all so much for coming tonight. I'm glad to see so many people eating our wonderful food, and people will soon be enjoying our wonderful performer as well. So we have Miss Steadwell here, and I'm going to let her introduce herself because I think introductions always come better from the person that can tell you more about herself. So this is partly in conjunction with my online hip-hop class, Hip-Hop, Art, Culture, and Politics, as well as my Introduction to American Studies class. So if you are one of my students, I do have a sign-up sheet at the back from any of my classes, including English 101. Just sign your name on that sheet, and I'll make sure that you get credit for being here. So I guess without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Dee, and she's going to do her thing, and we can maybe give her a warm welcome.
So I'm Bea, I'm from DC. I write and compose sort of pop music, folk music, hip-hop music, different kinds of stuff. I know that there's a lot of different kinds of people in here, people from different classes and stuff, and I just want to start first by asking what you guys might want to learn from me, if anything, besides the songs. Does anyone have any ideas? Something you just want to listen for now? Okay. For now, we'll just listen. So the first song I'm going to do is called Radiance and Vision.
Colors in my cup of coffee. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Find myself get lost in movement as I lose myself in you. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Find myself get lost in movement as I lose myself in you. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Find myself get lost in movement as I lose myself in you. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Find myself get lost in movement as I lose myself in you. Colors in my cup of coffee. Watch the cream swirl as it do. Find myself get lost in movement as I lose myself in you. You were like my day of coffee. Always coming back that way. Never asking why. Selfless lighting up her sky. And when you descend, goes back to her world again. Wonder how she'll mind. Come the days when you don't rise. She colors in my worthy coffee. Watch the she will never be. She find myself not worthy as I lose myself be. She is what you know. Tell yourself you'll never go. How long will you pray for your world, your life to change? Tell yourself those lies. Without her, you will never shine.
song's called Worthy. I sort of came with some thoughts in terms of what to talk about, talking about hip hop, talking about music. Does anyone want to raise their hand and give me some thoughts about, you know, if you're a musician or if you're taking a class and there's some stuff you want to learn about in terms of hip hop or music? Or... Yes.
What's like your background? Like, where did you start kind of putting together stuff like this?
Okay, yeah. Well, I started in a group. I sang in a jazz band in high school. Come on in. And I sang a cappella in college. And then after I graduated college, I basically was listening to the radio and not hearing anything that made me feel good about being myself. You know, I'm a black woman, I'm queer, so there's a lot of stuff on the radio that, you know, is offensive and oppressive to me to listen to. So I started making my own music. I started a hip-hop group called the Lost Boys. It was just me and my friend, and we were kind of just trying to meet girls a little bit and, you know, have fun. And people kind of responded to it because there's not a lot of that out there. So that's the beginning of that. I'm just going to keep going since we don't. All right, this next one is also an original. It's called Cartoon Girl.
Cartoon girl, you're like a doodle in my notebook world. And what you do to me, I can't explain it. You make watercolor rain. When you smile, there's cartoon birds a-singing, and your eyes, they light up everything. I can't deny the squiggly lines I feel inside. Feel like I've been sleeping, and it's you I'm dreaming. I can't believe this feeling. I dream you into life. My cartoon lover, paint my world in color. I can't see any other. I drew you up just right, cartoon girl. You're like a doodle in my notebook world. And what you do to me, I can't explain it. You make watercolor rain. When you're gone, it's just another day. The sky is the trees, even the sun is gray. No place to go. I feel my head, the world turns slow. But I ain't concerned, know that you're returning. I feel my spirit burning, my skin begins to glow. Don't say lover, this girl could be trouble. Oh, what's in your bubble? I'd really love to know, cartoon girl. You're like a doodle in my notebook world. And what you do to me, I can't explaining it. You make watercolor money.
I'm just going to go straight through the next one. It's not original. I will have a couple covers so we can sing along or not. Timbre of violence, even your silence is loud, 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 loud. No one can miss you. You're a balloon in the crowd, crowd, crowd. Oh, baby, if you'd turn your head, you'd see me staring, but you can't, 'cause you're just a flirt, baby, flirt. I can't say shit, I'm just an introvert. Oh, you're just a flirt, baby, you flirt. I can't say shit, 'cause it would never work. Cigarette socially, laughter is lovely and gay, gay, it's gay, gay. Everyone around you is high on you like you champagne, champagne, cocaine. Oh, baby, look in my direction. Give up your love of attention, 'cause it's just a flirt, baby, flirt. I can't say that, 'cause it never work, never work. It's just a flirt, baby, flirt. I can't say that, 'cause I'm an introvert. The world is your oyster, you are so salty and cool, 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 cool. I wanna kiss you, but everyone else wants it too. Oh, baby girl, why can't you tell with me? You can just be yourself. Oh, you just a flirt. Oh, baby, you a flirt. And I can't keep up, I'm an introvert. You just a flirt. Oh, baby, you a flirt. And I can't say shit, 'cause it would never work, never work. You just a flirt. Oh, baby, you a flirt. All the girls wanna eat you, boy, deserve her. You just a flirt. Oh, baby, you a flirt. And I can't say shit, 'cause it would never work. Oh, Yes, go ahead.
I had a question.
Go.
Technically, I have a few questions. Will you define for me the difference between hip hop and rap, and the difference between what you're doing and R&B?
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of like defining genres with clear walls and lines. There are things that I can look at and say that is hip hop, definitely. That is not hip hop, definitely. But for me, it's like it's very hard for me to just say this is what hip hop is. This is what, you know what I mean. So, but I do think that I saw something online that said hip hop is the artistic expression basically in reaction to oppression. And that's a very wide definition, but I kind of feel that. in terms of the difference between hip hop and rap. So there's a lot of rap right now that's just kind of about, you know, drinking champagne and, you know, having some lady friends, and that's all it is. It's not really talking about oppression. It's talking about how good your life is. You know, that's a really, yeah, I'm sorry. That's not really an answer. But is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that all? Oh, and you think that what I'm doing is R&B?
I don't think, I'm just curious.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I call it R&B. I have trouble telling people what genre it is. But yeah, you can decide whatever you want. Okay, so any other questions? Yeah.
Do you think that's one of the harder markets, or at least areas to get recognition in, is hip hop? Because it's kind of patriarchal the way that's handled. There's not a lot of female MCs like, oh, 2 years, I think you're doing great. Like,
Yeah.
most that's out there is sex sells. So.
Yeah. It's I think the main thing that's sort of happening in music, and especially hip hop right now, is like stuff that's different is really what's going to make people interested. At least I hope. The thing about Macklemore that's frustrating is, like, I mean, he's extremely talented, his music is great, but for like a straight white guy to write a gay anthem, and he's the one that, you know, that ends up with all these awards and on TV and stuff, it's like, people have been writing these songs, and they're good songs, and it's just like, it takes, you know, this kind of guy that the market, which is mostly white kids, can relate to. So I don't know. Yeah, yes, it would be hard for women to be MCs without being totally like Lil Pink and Minaj. But I don't know. I'm not trying to just be an MC, so I really know. Also, this is a loop pedal. I'm recording my voice live and playing that. That's basically what it does.
Like a drum machine kind of setup?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, a drum machine has loops in it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just creating my own loops.
So this just does like vocal loops?
No, I could plug in a guitar. I could also I could also do like drum effects and stuff on here, but
Yeah, I think it's just really cool to explain to anybody that doesn't realize that there's nothing pre-recorded that you're like.
there's nothing.
There's nothing pre-recorded that she's building each song, piece by piece. Wow.
It is, yeah. It's fun. It's really, and I recommend it for guitarists, vocalists, especially vocalists, because, you know, in the past I've been super, oh yeah. Oh, okay. In the past I've been super dependent on instrumentalists because I don't read music and I'm just not great. I play guitar a little, but I'm not great at it. So I've always been into acapella and using voice, so it's like, once I figured out how to work this, it was such a pleasure and like freedom to do that.
Are they old machines or?
Yeah, this is an effects pedal, so this allows me to do like
and echoes and things like that, which
it can get cheesy, but I try to keep it subtle. I try.
Not very musically inclined.
Oh yeah, no, but you know when something's cheesy. Okay, so, oh yeah.
When you come up with a song or start developing a song, what's your inspiration? Is it usually aggression or love, or is it a combination in the moment type of thing?
Yeah, well, I did want to talk about that a little. I write a lot of love songs. I write a lot of songs that are about crushing on someone, or, you know, heartbreak or whatever. It's just like, to me, it's the most fun and it's the most relatable. And usually it's just what I feel most in the moment. But like, who in here is in the gender class, gender women's studies? No one? Well, in those classes they teach you that, you know, the personal is the political. And for me, as, you know, a queer woman of color, talking about love is political in itself. Like, I don't have to say, black people, you know, we're struggling, we don't have enough support, blah, 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 you know, jobs, incarceration. I do think that stuff, and I want to talk about that stuff, but I want to bring it from a personal perspective. So that's something that's important to me. Yes?
Two questions here.
Okay.
First, how does a person go from singing in their shower to actually being able to sing and take that down to sound good?
I don't know. I mean, I was and I am still really shy with singing. Like, I don't have a national anthem type voice. Like, I'm gonna do runs and bells all over the place. But I just had to find where I feel good. You just like the songs that sound good with your voice, the range that sounds good, the style. You develop your style. I'm still really developing how I like my voice to sound. So you just keep doing it. Just keep singing and not. I think the main thing is not trying to be like someone. You know, that was hard for me for a long time. But does that answer that?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. Just do it.
Yeah. Did you take lessons or did you teach yourself?
Yeah. I took maybe 4 voice lessons with an opera singer, and it was mostly about breathing, learning to breathe. I don't know about people teaching you to sing, but if you know how to breathe and control your breath, that will take you there, I think. So, yes?
I got something that you said a few minutes ago about how just being a person of color and queer automatically makes anything that you do as an artist tends to politicize it or whatever, in a sense of identity. I'm also a musician, and a lot of times I will almost avoid starting a conversation with the fact that I'm a musician because I don't want that to be the basis of somebody's concept of me.
Right.
For you, so my question would be,
so you're
is
saying
it more frustrating or do you find it more beneficial that you are, clearly you have a great talent and that you can be accepted by wider audiences?
Right.
Is that more like, I'm happy that I can do that? Or I wish I could just be like,
I think I know. So you're asking if I would prefer to just say I'm an artist and not qualify myself with certain parts of my identity? Is that what
right, is your being here is kind of part of an educational work.
Right.
And we haven't perhaps asked the right questions to say, what is it that you want to teach us about your experience being a person of color and queer and being an artist? What I mean to say is, if you felt that you wouldn't be as well received to just come into a classroom and have this discussion with us if you didn't have the talent.
Wait, okay, now you lost me. Okay, does anyone else explain? I'm trying to...
If you, I may not get this right, but like if you have, is it kind of like would you rather sing in a cafe or at a concert?
No.
Is it based on, is the basis of your question based on sexual orientation? Like, not like so cut and dry, but would you just prefer to say, I'm an artist versus I am Black and queer? Is that what you're asking?
No, what I mean to say you are a musician, that's part of who you are. You're also a person of color and queer.
I think I know what you're saying. So me coming in and just talking to you guys about being Black and queer instead of having it be through song.
Right.
That's what you're talking about. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why. I would just come and talk to you guys about being me. I mean, because I can't explain anyone else's life or experiences.
That's inspiration though, right?
It is, yeah, totally, it is. And I think the main thing that I want to teach in general is like encouraging people to be artists and to have a space for self-expression, regardless of, you know, whether you're, you know, queer or white or straight or, you know, a woman, man. So that's the main thing that I want, and I think using my experiences and my identity it helps, you know, 'cause it's like, it's just part of my life. Okay, I'm gonna sing another song real quick. Okay. So this next one's called Forsetha. It is, I wrote it for a character in the book Beloved.
Deep, real woman. 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 Deep river woman with horns for your shoes. Deep running for freedom with two lives blue. Deep river woman, person. Deep real woman. Deep through the darkness, the shadows, the trees. Deep cut through the pain that brings you to your knees. Deep real woman. Deep real woman. As she walks, the ground pulls her down. She's deep real woman is her ground. Deep real woman. Deep real woman. Deep real woman. Deep real woman. Deep running for real to life's zoo. Deep real, listen for the river sing. Deep real woman. Deep real woman. going to do a cover. And I want you more than the new pair of shoes. prescriptions. They only want to give it to you, and I'm sure you hope that you feel like I do, yeah.
Questions? What? Oh, okay, yeah.
You said that was a cover?
It was, the rap was mine, but yeah.
What was the original song? Or who did it?
Only Want to Give It to You, El Varner. You guys haven't heard that?
You've heard that before.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was, I don't know. a big hit, but maybe not.
We weren't singing along. Since your song mentioned the thesis, would you maybe tell us about the other work that you do and like, oh, not that thesis question.
No. I am actually working on my thesis now, and I'm at Howard getting an MFA in film, and I basically got into film because I was making my own music videos, and I just loved using rhythm and images and music together. So basically, I'm creating a musical of sorts, sort of like a soul, like a pop, spiritual soul musical right now. So that's a lot. So I have like 100 jobs, but it's fun. I like it. And we're still cruising. How much time is there?
Another 20 minutes or whatever's good for you.
Excellent. Do any of you guys sing?
Not yet.
Only in the shower.
I was going to try an experiment. Do you think I should try it?
Go for it. I think they're ready.
Okay, so you sing? Kind of? Okay, well, but it's group singing, so it's not. Who knows that they are not tone deaf? Okay, good. So those people, this might be a total disaster, but I just want to. Okay, so basically, I want to try to use you guys as my loop pedal. Okay. So let's try simplify it. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so the gentlemen who are not tone deaf, yes, yeah. Doom, 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 doom. Cool. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, you guys got it. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, so. They want you back, they want you back. You can do it. Is it too high? I don't know. I'm good. They want you back, they want you back. They want you back, they want you back. Too high for me. They want you back, they want you back. They want you back, they want you back. They want you back, they want you back. Sing it loud. They want you back, they want you back. They want you back, they want you. Say on that. They want you back, they want you back. Say on that. They want you back, they want you back. Try and say it. They want you back, they want you back. Okay. Does anybody drop that? Oh, you lost it? We did. Let's try and just do percussive. Maybe we should just try and do percussive sort of things. So it's just rhythmic. But you guys sounded good. I want you guys to stay. Okay, so who's got doom cat, doom to doom cat, and you just stay there the whole time. Doom cat, doom to doom cat. So doom, doom, doom. Oh, doom, doom.
Blocking him out.
Doom, doom, cat, doom to doom cat, doom cat, doom to doom cat. Steady, keep going. Don't speed up. Okay. Okay, can you guys hold a note, maybe? Okay. Thank you guys for show them what you were trying to create. Maybe. I'm sorry. Yeah. I haven't done this a while, so give me some. Help me out here.